350 pounds, growing up to be about 6 feet in length. Male sea lions are considerably larger. They're known as bulls. They can grow from 600 to 1,000 pounds and grow over 7 feet in length. An easy way to tell a male sea lion from a female sea lion is a sagittal crest. This is the name for a bump that grows on the male's head, begins about 5 years old and reaches its full size about 10 years old. Females do not have that bump. If you'd like to check out some male sea lions, you can visit the Bronx Zoo, the Queen Zoo, or the New York Aquarium. As the keepers are feeding the sea lions, they're asking for certain trained behaviors. They're doing that with both vocal commands and hand signals. At the Prospect Park Zoo, we train many types of behaviors, including both husbandry and natural behaviors. Husbandry behaviors include any behaviors that allow the keepers to manage, position, and examine the sea lions. One of the most important and the first husbandry behavior we teach is being displayed on the right-hand side right there. That is called targeting. And that's when the keeper either makes a fist or uses a target pole, which has a stick with a bead on the end of it, and the sea lion puts her nose to it. That allows the keeper to position the sea lion. At each of the 3 daily feedings, our keepers give Stella and Bibi a physical examination, as you can see. This is to make sure they're in the top physical health, no bumps or bruises, and we're always abreast of how they are. Now, natural behaviors include anything sea lions might do in the wild, such as swimming, high dives, or some vocalizing, which you just heard right there. California sea lions use a number of different kinds of vocalizations to communicate. That's called barking. In fact, California sea lions are considered the most vocal of the pinnipeds, which is Latin for winged or feathered foot, and includes true seals, sea lions, fur seals, and walruses. And that was a front flipper stand you just saw on the left, and a high dive, which is a natural behavior. High dive. People often wonder how to tell sea lions apart from seals. One easy way is that sea lions have external ear flaps similar to us. If you look closely, you will see those on our sea lions here. Another difference is the way they move. We just saw that front flipper stand. That is something seals are not able to do. They are not able to support their body weight on those front flippers. In fact, they can't move on land in the same way either. They must wriggle on their bellies when they're outside of the water. Sea lions, as you can see, are very agile. They can actually rotate those hind flippers forward to help them scoot along beaches and rocky shorelines. Now, in the water, sea lions move a little differently than seals also. The sea lions use those powerful front flippers to swim and their back flippers to steer, like a rudder. And seals use their front flippers to steer and their back flippers to swim, more like a fish. You'll notice that every time our sea lions perform a correct behavior, their keeper is either giving them verbal praise or some fish. Now, Stella and Bibi are fed between 8 and 18 pounds a day of herring, capelin, and squid, and all of that is fortified with vitamins B and E. Right now, they are at the lower end of that scale, but as it starts getting colder, it will move up towards 18 pounds. And that's because in the winter, they need to use that food to develop a layer of fat called blubber, which is what keeps them warm. In the summer, obviously, they don't need that blubber, so they don't need to eat as much food. Now, as I mentioned in the opening rules, sea lions are opportunistic hunters, and that means they will eat anything that comes their way. In the wild, that includes many types of fish, octopus, and squid, and unfortunately, also garbage. That's why it is so important to keep garbage off the ground, because anything on the ground tends to find its way back into the waterways and ultimately to our oceans, where it can harm not just sea lions, but many other animals as well. Well, notice as our sea lions are receiving their food, they eat it a little differently than we do. They have about 38 teeth, but they don't use it to chew their food. Those teeth are designed to grasp, tear, or actually position that fish. As they grab it in their mouth, they are rotating it around so they can swallow it head first. Now, as you've seen, the various movements of our sea lions, they are excellent swimmers. They can actually swim as fast as 25 miles per hour. And our keepers just signaled the end of the feed. If we can have a round of applause for both our keepers and our sea lions. Thank you so much for watching today, and enjoy the rest of your day at the zoo. We close at 5:30 today.